Welcome back. When you want candor, John Boehner will give it to you. The former Speaker of the House's memoir on the House is loaded with it. From the presidents he worked with and the Democrats and Republicans in Congress, Boehner just says it. And he said lots in my conversation with him yesterday, including how he's spending his time in Westchester these days. Candidly, it may surprise you.
How does a barkeep's son from Reading, Ohio, end up the second most powerful man in Washington, the Speaker of the House? How does that happen?
I don't know. That would surprise me. I never thought I'd ever be in politics.
You might know the story. John Boehner grew up in Reading, one of 11 kids. In his book on the House, he talks extensively about how growing up right here in Cincinnati and attending Muller High School shaped him and helped him become Speaker of the House.
Well, we're pretty fortunate to grow up in our part of the country where, we got basic American values. People are nice. And frankly, I think it provided a great foundation for what I did in life.
He also wouldn't change his decision to leave Congress. These days, he splits his time between Florida and Westchester.
And when I get home to Westchester, every morning I'm out there taking my walk and then watering the flowers.
It's so interesting to think of you as like this tough, Washington guy, and you're watering the flowers.
I like good-looking flowers.
And
so I got two little grandsons. I'm just trying to be the best grandfather I can be.
We've seen Boehner get emotional. The Pope's visit to Congress comes to mind, a moment that triggered the decision to announce his retirement.
After he left, the Capitol was just aglow. Democrats, Republicans, House, Senate, everybody was happy. It might have been the happiest day I saw in the 25 years I was in Congress. I said to my chief, I said, you know what? I might just do this tomorrow. I said, it's not going to get any better than it was today.
John Boehner has always spoken his mind, and he does that in his book about the presidents he's worked with, the Democrats, and his fellow Republicans. Take, for example, what he says about Ted Cruz.
What I say in the book is there's nothing worse than a reckless jackass who thinks he's smarter than everybody else. Here's one of these guys, the epitome of, I think, what's wrong in Washington these days on both sides of the aisle.
So what happens if we keep being partisan in this country? What is our future like? You say there's hope for this country, but if that keeps up...
Tanya, there's hope. We're the most resilient people God ever put on earth. Americans always figure it out. We make this mistake, that mistake. We may wait too long to fix a problem. But at the end of the day, we always seem to get it right.